we spend so much time thinking about the past. We spend so much time thinking about what could have been, what you could have done differently. And honestly, that's never going to change the past, right? No matter how much time you spend thinking about the past, it's never going to change. But what you can change is your future, because what you don't want is you don't want a year to pass and be in the same place as you are today, you know? Because guess what? Then you'll spend more time thinking about what you could have done, and it's an endless cycle. So if you're listening to this, catch yourself right now. Stop constantly thinking about the future, thinking about the past, and missing out on the present. What you need to start doing is start writing down your future. Write down in a journal what you want out of this life. Because if you're young, you still have so much time and you still have so much potential. You don't want to be 65 years old thinking about what could have been, because you spend so much time thinking about taking action instead of actually doing it, and thinking about the past and getting sad over it. Because here's the thing. The past, it does not exist. It only exists in your mind as memories, and it's no more real than a daydream. What you also have to remember is this. Your memories are the most likely not accurate as you think they are. They are probably, affected by your emotions and how you were feeling, and, your memory itself. Your mind is actually often exaggerating some of the things and forgetting other things, For example, when you give a presentation in front of a class, right? To you, it's really embarrassing, but to others, it's like, it's whatever, right? To them, it's a presentation, right? So your mind is making it into a bigger deal than it is. So memories, while they are accurate, you can't trust them all the way, And also, don't blame yourself too much for not doing something, right? Because maybe you're depressed, maybe you're, dealing and going through some things, so you couldn't act on your, on your wishes and your goals, and that's okay. That's part of being human. But if you're listening to this, you can at least try. You can at least start somewhere. The first step is start small, right? If you have a goal, go one day at a time. You don't have to go all in. Maybe spend a few minutes, right? Today you can maybe write down your goals and write down what your life looks like. And you can think about the past when you can afford to do it, right? You can think about the past when you have a break in the middle, right? Of your day, spend that time thinking about your past. Everything else should be, spent thinking about the now, like what's happening today. Now, it's great to plan for the future, but what often ends up happening is you often think about taking action, but you don't actually do it. You know what I mean? I'm sure that I've done this myself, even making this channel. I've thought about doing it for so long, and now I'm finally doing it, and I wish I could have done it sooner, but you know what? The past is the past. What matters is today. What matters is that I uploaded a video today. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be uploading as much as I can. And only you know your limit, right? Everyone has a different limit. So you just got to find yours. Because what you don't want is, you don't want a year to pass and be in the same place as you are today. Because guess what? You'll feel even worse. And then you'll spend more time thinking about how bad you feel. You spend more time thinking about how much time you wasted. And then it's a downward spiral. And trust me, if you're young, catch yourself right now. You don't know how much it's going to suck when you're 45, 55, 60 years old, and you've wasted so much of your life just thinking and worrying about the past and future instead of living in the moment, right? You don't want to be one of those could have been people, That's the worst. And honestly, that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you today. Rewrite your story, rewrite your goals, and reinvent yourself, because you have your whole life ahead of you. Don't stress. You got this, guys, okay? Goodbye.